Hi, welcome back to Sports Chat 225. I'm your host, Hayden Maxfield. Today's most common hot topic is drugs in sports. We have a few callers on the line calling up to discuss and give us their point of view of drugs in sports. Our first caller is Andrew Demetrio, the president of AFL, giving us his point of view of drugs in sports. Hi Andrew, how do you feel about drugs in sports and what's your point of view?
Hi Hayden, my point of view on drugs in sports is that it wrecks players' ability. For an example, Ben Cousins was at the peak of his career, winning a Brownlow medal and playing in West Coast Premiership team, when he was busted with cocaine in a Perth hotel. Rehabilitation wasn't enough to stop Cousins from taking drugs. He was later caught with 4 grams of methamphetamine and possession of cannabis and smoking utensils. He was fined $500 for possession of 4 grams of methamphetamine, which was hidden inside his body when he was arrested at a Perth airport. He was continually attending rehab classes to help his addiction to drugs, as he is still finding it difficult to contain his need for the substance.
Thanks Andrew, that was a really strong opinion. The most recent player to be taking drugs in the AFL would have been Ben Cousins, so I can understand why you have a strong opinion on why you don't like drugs in the sporting system. Our next caller on the line is Nathan, a supporter of Collingwood Football Club, giving us his point of view in drugs in sports. Hi Nathan, what is your opinion about drugs in sports? Should it be banned or allowed?
Hi Hayden, I'm a supporter of Collingwood Football Club and I don't like drugs in sport. There are a range of consequences of having drugs in sport. You can be delisted from the club and banned for life. There are a lot of effects from drugs from the person and from the club as well. It can mentally affect a person and it can wreck a club and destroy the player's career.
Thanks Nathan. Our next caller supports all forms of sports professionally and non-professionally. Hi Trent, what is your opinion and views on this topic?
Professional and non-professional sports players taking drugs is a big no. They only reckon their sporting career, their club, their reputation and making themselves look bad. There should be no reason for a sports player to take drugs. When a sports player takes drugs, they're putting themselves at risk and they're also putting their teammates at risk because they could harm them or their teammates. There are a lot of consequences when taking drugs in sports. Some of them are getting kicked out of the club, banned from playing sport, banned for life playing any sport, death and a range of other things. No one should be taking drugs, and professional and non-professional sports players should not take drugs at all.
Thanks Trent. Good to see all of our supporters and sports fans do not want drugs in the sports. A big thank you to all our callers for calling in today on this hot topic. This is Hayden Maxfield signing off on Sports Chat 225. Good night.